राइट नाउ वी आर वर्किंग ऑन द पित्ता, डिस्कसिंग अबाउट द पित्ता। अभी हम पित्त की बात कर रहे हैं। ऐसे कौन से स्थान है जहां पर पित्ता मुख्य रूप से पाया जाता है? द प्लेस ऑफ डोमिनेंस ऑफ पित्त दोष इन द बॉडी। सो द प्लेस नंबर 1 इज अम्बलाइकस, हमारा नाभि स्थान। सो नियर द अम्बलाइकस वी नो देयर इज अ डिओडिनम, देयर इज अ स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन, दे टेक पार्ट इन द डाइजेशन। हम जानते हैं कि नाभि के पास में हमारा डिओडिनम होता है और छोटी आंत यानी स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन होता है। ये पाचन के मुख्य भाग हैं, पाचन तंत्र के मुख्य भाग हैं। सो व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट द पित्ता, पित्त, स्टमक, स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन, liver and pancreas, these all organ are near the umbilicus, so we are considering them under the influence of pitta। हम इन चारों ऑर्गन को पित्त के इन्फ्लुएंस में काउंट करते हैं। यानी स्टमक भी पित्त से रेगुलेट होता है और स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन भी, लिवर भी, पैंक्रियाज भी। और जब पित्त का इंबैलेंस होगा तो चारों इंबैलेंस हो जाएंगे। So if there is an imbalance of the pitta, all the four will get imbalanced. Stomach, small intestine, liver and pancreas are coming under the territory of pitta। ये पित्ता के कार्य क्षेत्र में है। अब किसी को लिवर की प्रॉब्लम है, लिवर के जूस ठीक से नहीं बन रहे हैं, या पैंक्रियाज का काम ठीक से नहीं हो रहा है, या स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन का काम ठीक से नहीं हो रहा है, then we'll talk about the pitta। Even we can include spleen here, spleen also near the stomach। Okay, so these all are coming under the pitta territory। So if we talk about the stomach, I told you the stomach is the place of pitta। Stomach हमारे पित्त का स्थान है। Even in each and every body place, vata is available, pitta is available, even the kapha is available, but the pitta will be main for this area। Okay, so stomach में भी, stomach में जो भी काम होता है, पाचन का जो भी काम होता है, वो पित्त के कारण ही होता है। So the Agni available in the stomach is called Jathar Agni। Jathar Agni। The meaning of Jathar is stomach, and the meaning of Agni is the fire। So the fire or the pitta who reside in the stomach called Jathar Agni। ये देखिए, we can see the Jathar Agni, there is a fire inside the stomach। As per the Ayurveda concept, आयुर्वेद के कंसेप्ट के आधार पर कहते हैं, सर्वे रोगा अपि, सर्वे रोगा अपि मंदाग्नि। सारे रोगों की जड़ है अग्नि का मंद हो जाना, फायर का मंद हो जाना। सो लाइक वी कैन सी टुडे इज द वेरी ऑस्पिशियस डे ऑफ एकादशी। टुडे इज एकादशी एंड टुडे इज द डे ऑफ फायर। टुडे इज द डे ऑफ पित्ता। आज पित्त का दिन है, पित्त दिवस। सो द पर्सन हु वांट टू improve the pitta, who want to improve the fire, can do the fasting today। आज के दिन उपवास करने से हमारे शरीर में अग्नि सुधरती है, अग्नि की वृद्धि होती है। बिकॉज इन द इंडियन मंथ सिस्टम, इन द इंडियन मंथ सिस्टम, दिस इज वेरी ब्यूटिफुली गिवन। ये बहुत ही शानदार तरीके से दिया गया है। बी वेल अवेयर विद द 5 एलिमेंट। हम 5 एलिमेंट को जानते हैं। So the element number 1 will be Akash. The element number 2 will be Vayu. Element number 3 will be Agni. Element number 4 will be Jal. And element number 5 will be Prithvi, that we know। So the meaning of Akash means space. The meaning of Vayu means air. Agni means fire. Jal means water. And the Prithvi means earth। So everything is made by these 5 elements। हर चीज का निर्माण 5 एलिमेंट से हुआ है। Whether we talk about this human body, this is made by the 5 elements। Or we talk about this cosmos, this whole world, it is also made by 5 elements। Even each and everything is having the sequence of 5 elements। Akash is having not much weight। If you see the Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jal, Prithvi, Prithvi is having weight, too much weight। If I see the body, I want to weight the space, and even I want to weight the earth element of my body. So who will be heavy? Space will be heavy or the earth will be heavy? Definitely earth will be heavy. अगर मैं अपने शरीर के आकाश तत्व का वजन करूं और दूसरी ओर मैं अपने शरीर के पृथ्वी तत्व का वजन करूं, तो कौन भारी होगा? पृथ्वी तत्व भारी होगा. So Akash is only 4% in the human body, only 4%, not more than 4%. But even after that, this is conducting and influencing the human life very nicely. हमारे शरीर में आकाश तत्व इतना कम है, फिर भी हमारे शरीर को प्रभावित करता है. हम जो कनेक्ट होते हैं, वी आर कनेक्टिंग विद द डिविनिटी, वी आर कनेक्टिंग विद द गॉड, वी आर कनेक्टिंग विद द डिवाइन, वी आर कनेक्टिंग विद सम past experiences. These all are stored in the Akash sky, right? Spirituality is the pure Akash sky, means so space is very having low volume, or we can tell low weight, but still it is having very vast impact on the body. बहुत कम वजन होने के बाद भी इसका हमारे शरीर में बहुत ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट है. So when we talking about the 5 element, so the first element is the Akash or the space. Second is the air, Akash, Vayu. Third element is the fire, Agni. Fourth element is the water, Jal. The fifth element is the earth, Prithvi. So the Akash is only one. The Vayu is double, having little more territory in the human body. यानी अगर हमारे शरीर में आकाश एक होगा तो वायु दो होगी. और if we go to the Agni, it will be 3. It will be go to the water, it will be 4. And if we go to the Prithvi, it will be 5. So this is the ratio of the distribution. I will give you an example. In each and everything, suppose this is the plot. ये एक जमीन है. Okay. So I am dividing this plot in the 15 parts. Okay, let's divide this plot in 15 parts. Okay, now one part for Akash, one part for space, the 2 part for air, three part for fire, The fourth part for water, and the fifth part for earth. Fifteen over. 15 is over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. तो एक प्लॉट को हमने 15 भाग में बांट दिया। एक भाग में है आकाश, 2 भाग में है वायु, 3 भाग में है अग्नि, 4 भाग में है जल और 5 भाग में पृथ्वी। सो दिस इज द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन एज पर द एनर्जी कंसेप्ट। ये एनर्जी कंसेप्ट के आधार पर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन। as we go further, the area of the territory will increase in the 5 elements. For example, we know in the month we have 30 days. एक महीने में 30 दिन होते हैं. Now divide the 30 days, 15 days on the one side and the 15 days on the other side. So 30 days is equal to month. We are dividing in 2 parts. In the Indian Hindu calendar, it is called Shukla Paksh and the Krishna Paksh. शुक्ल पक्ष एंड द कृष्ण पक्ष. हमारे हिंदू कैलेंडर में हम कहते हैं इसे 15 दिनों को शुक्ल पक्ष कहते हैं. शुक्ल पक्ष यानी जब चंद्रमा चमकता है तो ज्यादा उजाला होता है, तो उजाले वाले दिन कहते हैं. when the moon is shining, so there are more brightness, so it's called shukla paksh. And there's a krishna paksh. Krishna means black. The meaning of krishna means kala. Shukla means white. The meaning of shukla means white, so these are the bright days. And the meaning of krishna means black. So moon are not that much, so they are having little darkness, so we are telling them krishna paksh. So if we take the 15 days of the Shukla Paksh and the 15 days of the Krishna Paksh, so the 15 and 15 is equal to 30 days, they are 1 month. So इसे हम 1 महीना कहते हैं. So as per the astrology, that we should do auspicious work in the Shukla Paksh, like the marriage, like anything which is auspicious. You want to construct the home, we should do during the Shukla Paksh. हमें हर अच्छे शुभ काम को शुक्ल पक्ष में करना चाहिए. And if we want to give punishment to someone, if we want to do something krur work means you want to punish someone, you want to do something which is maybe for good reason but not the good thing. Okay, that should be done in the Krishna Paksh. So now let's talk about the 15 days. अगर हम 15 दिनों की बात करें, so 1, 2, 3, so the day 1, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, 6, 7. Done, 15. Okay. So on the day 1, the day 1 will be for the space element. Day 1 होगा आकाश तत्व के लिए. And day 2 will be for the air element. They are the 2 places for the air element or the vayu tattva. Then the 3 will be for the fire in the fire. So this is the agni tattva. Then the water, so water, 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 and the water means Jal Tattva. Then the final is earth. 5 days for earth. Earth, 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 and earth. So this is the Prithvi Tattva. So the whole 15 days can be divided in the 5 elements. Okay. Now, this day, as per the calendar, this day starts from the day 1 will start from the Ashtami. Ashtami. Ashtami means there is a day, or you can consider the Ashtami is the day when the space element is dominant. Ashtami means 8th day. 8th means in the calendar you can see, okay, today is Ashtami. Ashtami means today is the day of space element. So Ashtami is the day when we should do worship, we should follow some spirituality. Even we are not a spiritual person, if we should do something which is very good for the peace, calmness, because that day we are connected with the space. You can just sit under the sky near the river and the calmness, quietness, and do something for your inner self, because that is the day of space. तो जब स्पेस वाला दिन होता है, उस दिन आप कोई ऐसा काम करिए जो आपको अपने आप से कनेक्ट करे, आपको स्पिरिचुअलिटी से कनेक्ट करे. आप कभी आकाश के नीचे, खुले आकाश के नीचे, नदी के किनारे, पहाड़ों में बैठ जाएं और खुद को खुद से कनेक्ट करके देखें. और ये गजब की बात है कि ये काम जब आप इस दिन करेंगे तो आसानी से कनेक्ट हो जाएंगे. You will able to connect easily on the day of Ashtami. So it has been told, okay, so do the fasting. इस दिन उपवास करो. Don't waste your energy only for eating, because when you are eating, so there are lots of energy going in the stomach for the digestion. So don't eat anything, just do fasting. So you will feel more subtle. You will be having more subtle experiences. आपको बहुत सारे सूक्ष्म अनुभव होंगे, क्योंकि उस दिन पहले से ही स्पेस एलिमेंट है. और स्पेस एलिमेंट मतलब वो तत्व जो अनोन है. अनोन सारी दुनिया में जितने भी आप देखो ना कि जो भी जादू होते हैं, आप एक जगह से बैठ के कुछ भी कर डालते हो, वो सारा स्पेस के एनर्जी है. इट्स द एनर्जी ऑफ द स्पेस दैट we are sending the message from the telepathy. It is a space element. We are sending the healing of someone. Okay, you are blessed, so this healing is passing through the space. Our intention are stored in the space. When we are thinking, oh, I want to complete this project, our intention are in the space, and they never die. Never die. आज तक जो कुछ बोला गया है, जो कुछ सुना गया है, वो कभी मरता नहीं है, वो स्पेस में है. So that's why all the mantra has been chanted earlier, all are in the space. Then when we are chanting the same mantra, we connect with that energy. So space is having very less number, but it's a very important day. So this is the day of इनर सेल्फ. अगर इस दिन आप अगर इस दिन कोई व्यक्ति संभोग करके बच्चा पैदा संभोग करता है, और अगर बच्चे की स्थापना हो जाती है मां के गर्भ में, तो बच्चा मेंटल रिटार्डेड पैदा होगा. If the parents are trying the sexual intercourse on the day of this space element, if there is implantation of the fetus will be mentally retarded. Space element is the pure element which is connected with the spirituality, which is not at all connected with the worldly pleasure. or not at all connected, right? So fine, there are many person. So not only this about the days, even if we talk about the whole India, अगर हम पूरे भारतवर्ष की बात करें, so whole India also can be divided in the 15 parts. In the some part we have more space, in the some part we have more air, in the some part we have more fire, in the some part we have more earth, and water. So the area having very higher space, all the saint has made temples there. So the real place of the temple is where space element is very high. वही मंदिर का मुख्य स्थान है. Okay. So you know the temple has been, the land has been chosen for the temple very scientifically. Okay, you will come here. As soon as you sit here, immediately you will go in the space element and you will connect yourself with the divinity. If the person going to the temple area and doing the wrong habits, drinking the alcohol or trying to some malpractice or the sexual intercourse, by chance, if able to give the birth to the child, will be mental retarded. Okay, so we should do the things. हम जैसे कि शराब खाने में जाके हम कीर्तन नहीं कर सकते, ऐसे ही मंदिर में जाके हम शराब नहीं पी सकते. ओके, एवरीथिंग हैज बीन ऑथोराइज्ड फॉर पर्टिकुलर टास्क. हर चीज एक पर्टिकुलर टास्क के लिए ऑथोराइज की गई है. ओके, सो द स्पेस एलिमेंट is the element which is connected with the spirituality. So now after that, like if we see about this month, अगर हम इस महीने की बात करें, आप जरा गूगल करिए, देखिए कि अष्टमी इन द मंथ ऑफ मई. देखिए जरा, बताइए अष्टमी इन द मंथ ऑफ मई कब थी? 2022 ना, रिमेंबर. सो 9th मई को अष्टमी थी. 9th मई को अष्टमी थी, राइट? The day of 9th May was the day of Ashtami. So that was the day for spiritual practices. Okay, now 9th May gone. Then after that, after the space, the next element that will be the on the 10th and 11th May for 2 days. That is air element. Because 1 day for space and the 2 days for air. Yeah, yes. So be like our saint has connected us emotionally. They have told, okay, sometime you will see Durgashtami. Okay, Ashtami, Sita Ma word, so that we are connected. We are connecting emotionally, then we are doing fasting. Okay, so because every person don't want to do each and every task intellectually, there are many person are emotional. So if you see the 9th May was Ashtami. 9th May was Ashtami. So it was the day of space element. Now after that, 10th and the 11th May, it is Navami and Dasami. Navami means 9, Dasami means 10. Sorry. 10th, 11th. Yeah, perfect. So Navami and Dasmi. After Ashtami, then the Navami and Dasmi will come. So these 2 days will be for the air element. Air element. And what is air? What is air? When you are having more air in your mind, you become, lots of thoughts coming in your mind, new project coming in your mind. When there are lots of air in your mind, you become like a kids, jumping here and there, going here and there, doing some task, not able to sleep properly. So air is the time to start new project. Air is the time. You can always start new project. Even you want to meditate, but mind will jump here and there, you're not able to meditate. Why air? Air means like the leaves are moving, like the kids are jumping. You tell the kids, okay, calm down, sit down for 1 hour, they will not sit because of kids are having more air. So when we are having more air, we can't sit down calmly. तो हमारे मन में जब ज्यादा वायु तत्व होता है तो हम बैठ नहीं पाते, हमारा मन शांत नहीं हो पाता। हम कोई काम, उस समय हमारा दिमाग खूब चलता है, चलता रहता है, तो उसे पॉजिटिवली यूज करो, नया प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट करो, 100 लोगों से बात करो। ये क्योंकि कंटिन्यू माइंड इज टॉकिंग ऑन द फोन, टॉकिंग फेस टू फेस। सो दैट इज द डे टू डू सम टास्क। उस दिन आपको कुछ टास्क करना चाहिए, यू शुड परफॉर्म सम टास्क बिकॉज दैट इज द डे ऑफ एयर, राइट? आफ्टर दैट, after completing 2 days, now there will be the day of fire, 3 days for fire. So today is the day of fire. Today is 12th May. So today is the day of fire. So 12th May, 13th May, and the 14th May. These 3 days are the days of fire element. So this is called Ekadashi, Ekadashi, Dwadashi, Triyodashi. Ekadashi means 11, Dwadashi means 12, Triyodashi means 13 in the Hindi month. So Ekadashi is the day of fire. Ekadashi fire ka din hai, right? So what to do? This is the fire not for eating. This is the fire, whatever you have eaten, digest that and let the purify body. Let the body, remove all the toxins on the path of meridians, on the path of energy. Purify the body, clean the body, remove the toxins, remove the cough, remove the phlegm, turbidity, dirtiness from the body. So do the fasting on Ekadashi, means today. Today. Okay, you can choose any day for fasting. There is no problem. You choose any day. Definitely you are going to get benefit. But if you believe in this science, definitely this is a science. So if the person is doing fasting on the day of Ekadashi, definitely will bring more benefit. You can do the fasting without taking even a single drop of water. That is called Nirjala Ekadashi. People even not taking the single drop of water. You can take fasting and just take the water. That is called water fasting. You can do the fasting with the juices. That is called juice fasting. You can do the fasting on the vegetable soups or the fruits, or even nothing is possible, then you can take meal only once a day. Okay. So choose the fasting as per your comfort, as per your capacity. तो आज के दिन आप बिना पानी के एक बूंद के भी फास्टिंग कर सकते हैं, जिसे हम कहते हैं निर्जला एकादशी। पानी पी के कर सकते हैं, जिसे वाटर फास्टिंग कहते हैं। जूस पर कर सकते हैं, सूप पर कर सकते हैं, फ्रूट पर कर सकते हैं, आपकी क्षमता के अनुसार। और ना चले तो एक बार खाना खा लो। सो द मीनिंग ऑफ फास्टिंग दैट we away from the food. So the fire, the agni will pradeep again, agni will be ignited. Where? In the middle part, in the liver, in the pancreas, in the spleen, in the stomach. So the person, why the person getting diabetes? If the person do fasting on the day of Ekadashi, will never get the diabetes. Okay. Why? Because the root cause of all the disease is poor digestive fire or the mandagni. अब हो गई डायबिटीज तो क्या करें? तो भी आप फास्टिंग करके उसे काफी बेहतर बना सकते हो, मे बी लिटिल और मोर, बट यू विल गेट द बेनिफिट, बिकॉज if the person is having good fire which can be improved by doing the fasting. Now there are another type of fasting also there. When the person doing fasting, so as soon as getting up in the morning, so eating the fasting breakfast, then going to the market and bringing the fasting snacks. In the Gujarat, in each and every shop you will find the fasting snacks. And in the afternoon we are taking lots of kheer, which is the kheer made by milk and sago and sabudana ki kheer, or and we are full, even there is no space on the stomach. Then the evening time we are taking the dinner, very light dinner, which is fasting dinner. So it's not the fasting. It's not at all the fasting. Okay. The fasting means being away from the eating anything. That is the fasting. Even you can do with the soup of green gram. That is also fast. The fasting means is not just being away from the grains. No. फास्टिंग का मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि ग्रेन ना खाएं। आपने कहा हम ग्रेन नहीं खाएंगे, लेकिन हम खीर दबा के खाएंगे। खीर है ना, आज उपवास है, उपवास है। जैसे यहाँ पर वो गौरी जी का व्रत आता है लड़कियों का, तो सारी दुकानों पर वो वेफर लटके रहते हैं, फास्टिंग वेफर, है ना। So when our daughters are doing the fasting, then we have to bring the fasting wafers, है ना. So that is lots of types of fasting are available, but the fasting means being away. So today is the day of fire. If you do only once in a 15 days, you will never suffer with the liver disease, with the disease of the pancreas, with the disease of the stomach, with the disease of spleen. Okay. So now the question comes, how can one person do the fasting is having already high pitta? Okay, you can do the juice fasting or the vegetable fasting or the fruit fasting, right? Fine. It is also true, there are few indication and little contraindication also, but for most of the people, fasting is always recommended. Nowadays we are too much hungry. आजकल हम बहुत भूखे रहते हैं ना, थोड़ा सा नहीं खाया कुछ भी, क्योंकि we are having the habits of snacks. 3 घंटे भी हो गए, 4 घंटे हो गए, अरे कुछ नहीं खाया, let's have the snacks. तो हमारे घर में खाना भी होगा और स्नैक्स भी होंगे, दोनों होते हैं ना, है कि नहीं घर में? Do you have snacks in your home? What is the need of snacks? You are cooking the meal twice, even the breakfast. What is the meaning of snacks? The meaning of snacks in between. In between. Okay, so 3-time meal and 1 or 2 times snacks. So we want to fill each and every part. Okay. So otherwise, if you see, in the previous time, people were taking the breakfast, heavy breakfast, and directly dinner. There is no space for the lunch. Okay, because they were going for the work and all, so there is no space for the lunch. It is also very good. At least you are away from the food for 8-9 hours. But nowadays we are just eating every 3 hours. Okay. At least we are okay. Now we are working a lot. Okay, bring the tea. And if tea is coming, one biscuit with the tea, because we cannot take tea empty stomach. So these all things are going. Even tea is not good because in the tea there are lots of sugar. Sugar is very bad for the health, is a white poison. So why the people are suffering with the diseases? Why the India is going to become the diabetes capital? Because India is super in the fasting and they are super in the eating of fasting food. I have my experience. Even I have used to do this types of Indian fasting. So during the fasting day, I was too much heavy. Even I just want to sleep. Okay. Oh, today's fasting day, we have taken lots of oh, steamed potato, the kheer of sabudana, and some sweet halwa. Okay. So it was too enjoying day. Fasting day means very enjoying day. So, but that is not real fasting. It will not give any benefit. तो 12वां दिन अग्नि का है, 13वां दिन भी अग्नि का है, 14वां दिन भी अग्नि का है. इसमें से आप कम से कम एक दिन फास्टिंग कर लो. Do the fasting on only one day. If the person is eating too much food during this time, it's very bad. Why? I will tell you. Because there are two types of agni. हमारे शरीर में दो प्रकार की अग्नि होती है. So we know we can divide day in the three part. Even we can divide night in three part. So this is the part 1 of the day, that is the morning. This is the part 2 of the day, that is the afternoon. This is the part 3, third of the day, that is evening. ये हम दिन को 3 भागों में बांट सकते हैं. इसी प्रकार से हम रात को भी 3 भागों में बांट सकते हैं. This is the early night. We can consider before 10 p.m. This is the midnight. We can consider 10 to 2 p.m. 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. in the night. And this is the late night, after 2 a.m. So this first part is the second part is having pitta dominance. Okay. तो इस दूसरे भाग में पित्त का डोमिनेंस होता है. The first part is having dominance of kapha. The second part is having dominance of pitta, and the third part is having dominance of vata. So the second part is having dominance of pitta. तो दूसरे भाग में पित्त का डोमिनेंट होता है. तो हम दोपहर को हम कहते हैं चलो लंच आप थोड़ा ज्यादा ले लो, हैवी ले लो, क्योंकि अग्नि ज्यादा है. So you can take the big lunch, and definitely we are telling, okay, take the good lunch, but don't take much spicy in the lunch because already fire is very high. So why you want to put more fire? Okay. Now people will ask, okay, but in the midnight also the high pitta, can we take the heavy meal in the midnight, 12 a.m. रात को 10 से 2 के बीच में भी तो पित्त बहुत हाई होता है, तो क्या उस समय मील खा सकते हैं? So the answer is this: never. Why? Suppose if you are not sleeping till the late night, you will feel hungry for sure because of high pitta, but that pitta is not for the eating. That pitta is for improving your metabolism, for the cleansing of the liver, for the cleansing of the spleen, for improving the stomach and clearing the all debris. हमारे शरीर में क्रिया चलती है जिसे ऑटोफेजी कहते हैं. फॉर द ऑटोफेजी, सो ईटिंग द अनवांटेड सेल्स, बिकॉज पित्ता इज लाइक ए फाइटर. पित्ता इज like a great general who fight, kill unwanted bacteria, virus, pathogen, debris, flame and all. So during the night time we are sleeping so that this work can be done very nicely. In the same way, the day of Ekadashi is having high pitta, but this day is not for the eating. This day is for killing the unwanted debris, dead cells. हमारे शरीर में कैंसर क्यों पैदा होता है? क्योंकि नाड़ियों के रास्ते में कचरे जमा हो जाते हैं और हमें पता नहीं कैसे साफ करो. इवन कैंसर तक के लिए हम फास्टिंग के द्वारा कचरा साफ करके उसे भी ठीक कर सकते हैं. So today is very auspicious day, the day of Ekadashi. It's a wonderful day. And remember one thing, even the day of Ekadashi is, I will tell you, this day is very good for fasting, but this day is the day of fire. ये अग्नि का दिन है ना? तो अग्नि, हम कोई एग्रेसिव काम तो कर सकते हैं, लेकिन शादी भी हम इसमें भी नहीं करते. We don't do the marriage, and okay, many person are doing on the day of Ekadashi, like because they are connected emotionally. But the best time for the marriage and for any types of the good work, like the now that is coming now. So now we'll see the next element, that is so the first we have seen the space. So this is the space, all around the space. Then we have seen the air. So air is just next to space. This is the air. Then we have seen Agni. Then the next is Agni. Then water and earth. Water and earth, right? So generally water is going below the earth. Water is taking the place below the earth here. And water is becoming underground. पानी जमीन के नीचे चला जाता है, क्योंकि पानी का लक्षण है नीचे की ओर बहना. So we already know आकाश वायु, अग्नि जल पृथ्वी, space air, fire water and earth. They are having 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 days. Okay, this will change the place. Okay, water will go down. Okay, so we started our journey. 9th May is the day of space. 10th, 11th May is the day of air. 12, 13, 14 May is the day of fire. Then first earth will come. Then 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 5 days for earth. And then 4 days, 20, 21, 22 and 22 May. These are for water. Yep. So we can do all the good work during this time. Earth will give stability and water also will give you, water is also will give you benefit. तो अगर हम पांच एलिमेंट की बात करते हैं, स्पेस में हम कोई काम करते नहीं. जैसे आपको जमीन खरीदना है, आप स्पेस में मत खरीदो. स्पेस इज नॉट द डे फॉर दैट. Air is also not the day. You can discuss, you can do the negotiation, but don't buy during the air. Air means fluctuation. Even fire, if you are buying the property during the day of fire, it might create some court case and some aggressiveness. It might bring some aggressiveness. Now it is a very good time, the day during time of earth and the time of water. It will bring stability, coolness, calmness. Even you want to propose any project to anyone, do this time. Okay, this is a very good time for any good thing. हर अच्छी चीज के लिए जल और पृथ्वी का समय सबसे बेहतरीन माना जाता है. If we do any work during this time, it will bring stability, prosperity, benefits, very good finance, peace in the heart and mind. Okay, sometimes what we are doing, we are taking the something in the fire. Maybe you are getting benefit, but it is coming with the aggressiveness, with some quarreling. Okay, and it intermittently happening again and again. Okay, तो कभी कभी हम चीजों को ले लेते हैं, समझ में नहीं आता यार ये चीज जब से लिए बड़े परेशान है, क्योंकि आपने जब ली थी तब वही समय था. इसी को तो मुहूर्त कहते हैं. व्हाट इज मुहूर्त? दैट इज अ मुहूर्त. सो पित्ता मीन्स today is the day of pitta. So pitta means the time of cleansing. Okay. If your pitta is good, then your stomach, spleen, liver, pancreas will be working very nicely. Liver is the center of detoxification. अगर किसी व्यक्ति को सांप ने काटा तो वो कैसे मरता है? लिवर फेलर से या किडनी फेलर से मरता है. क्यों मरता है लिवर फेलर से? क्योंकि लिवर पॉइजन को नष्ट करने के लिए पूरी ताकत लगा देता है और करते करते फेल हो जाता है. So when person is drinking the poison or any poison going in the body, he die with the liver failure or the kidney failure. So liver is the place who detoxify the toxins. So if your liver is not good, you will be the bundle of toxins. So liver should be always good. हमारा liver हमेशा अच्छा होना चाहिए. और कैसे होगा? If your pitta is good, it's not only the question of fasting. Even there are lots of herbs, spices, and you can balance the pitta. We will discuss the herbs who are blocking the channels, the herb, not herbs, the each and everything, whether the herbs or the spices blocking the channel, and those who are opening the channels. We should have the idea of each and everything, right? हमें सबके बारे में पता होना चाहिए और हम इसका डिस्कशन करते रहेंगे. Fine. So after the 15 days, then again the counting is starting from the day 1, again is space. So after every 15 days, there is a space element is coming. है ना? हर 15 दिन के बाद फिर से space element आ जाता है. Right? So every Ashtami is the space element. Fine.